Ethan, hold still.
God, getting tired of seeing shit in my head.
Still having hallucinations? Perhaps it's your drinking.
My drinking is not an issue.
Right. Look, I'll go get this processed. In the meantime, Farrell wants to see you in his office for a mission debriefing. Keep your cool. Corner office, 5th floor.
Come in. Sit down, Mr. Thomas. Can I get you anything?
Yeah. 5 aspirins and a shot of soda water.
I don't think we...
Forget it.
Mr. Thomas, please sit so we can get started. Okay, let's begin. I'll be asking you questions regarding the recovery mission of Malcolm Van Horn. Please answer them to the best of your ability. Are you ready to begin?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right. What happened immediately after leaving the hotel?
We fled the scene. Every man for himself.
Was LaRue with the group at the time?
I don't think so.
What happened next?
Dorland shot a power transformer, creating a small explosion.
And that's when you were separated from the team, jeopardizing the success of the mission?
Jesus, that was not my fault! Grill Dorland or LaRue about what happened.
Mr. Thomas, you should know that Special Agent Dorland is missing. We picked up Agent LaRue a few blocks from the hotel. He and Dorland got separated soon after the victim was extracted. I need you to help us fill in the blanks. Let's continue. Where were you when the helicopter arrived?
I was in an apartment complex next door.
Explain what happened once Van Horn was secured.
The helicopter had to readjust due to power lines.
Who ordered the pilot to leave the team behind?
LaRue.
Now, this next question is very important, Mr. Thomas. Why did the team split up?
Look, let's stop holding hands like a couple of fucking girls. I know, all right? You didn't want me to come back. Dorland made that perfectly clear.
Mr. Thomas, please.
You gave Dorland the order to leave me behind. An unfortunate casualty in the line of duty or some bullshit.
Did LaRue tell you that?
So you're not denying it then?
Wires got crossed. There was a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? I almost got killed.
Sit down.
Fuck you.
I'm ordering you to sit down.
Jesus Christ! Just shoot me and get it over with! Why did you bring me back?
You knew Van Horn. What to look for.
He was just another stiff. Why the risky mission?
It was important. We control the situation. Cooperation, Mr. Thomas. That's all I wanted.
Cooperation? Then what, kill me?
No, you've got it wrong.
You're lying! Why'd the order to leave me behind?
That order did not come from me. My orders were to keep you safe. I swear it.
Excuse me, Director? Sir, I've got Agent Dorland on the phone. He says it's important.
Yeah, put him through.
Is everything okay in there?
Yeah, just do it.
This is Dorland.
Agent, where the hell have you been?
Mayor Rachel Mars has been murdered.
What? Where?
She was found, well, most of her was found in the new museum downtown.
What do we got?
Skin peeled away, strips of muscle torn from bone, and her head is missing. Actual cause of death is unknown.
How'd you make an ID?
She was wearing this badge. Apparently, she was visiting the museum director to discuss delays regarding the grand opening.
Media?
Expect a maelstrom any minute. Someone knows. First Van Horn, and now...
Keep your voice down.
Agent Thomas?
Mr. Thomas.
I found this on the body.
Mr. Thomas, take a look around. Dolan and I are heading back to the agency. Remember our discussion. I'm trying to protect you.
Get this to Agent Rosa, SCU ASAP.
I'll have it delivered right away. There's too little blood. It should be splattered all over the place. Whoa. Looks like the perp used the wheelbarrow to transport the body.
A bloody tire trail leads to the door.
Certainly suggests the actual crime scene and possibly the head are somewhere in the museum. Unfortunately, we're in the street.
Doesn't mean dick to me.
Here, let me give you a lift. Due to theft, the museum is beefed up. Avoid the guards. If you can take them down, don't use a weapon.
I'll take that under advisement.
Ethan, this is Rosa. I just received that little present you sent me. It's a bit disturbing to think that SKX is still alive.
Last time I saw that psycho, half his face lined the inside of a trunk.
Well, the body was never recovered, so I guess the chance he survived was always there.
Mr. Thomas, the coroner just arrived. He's examining the body now. I'll keep you posted if anything turns up.
Okay, this is what we know so far. The victim is Mayor Rachel Mars, age 55, found dead inside the City Museum of Natural History. Body has severe lacerations about the back, chest, and arms, resulting in excessive hemorrhaging. There's also an extensive tearing of muscle and ligament within the same region. Head decapitated just above the collarbone. Whereabouts is still unknown. Alright, and now for the note you sent me. Found on the victim's body was a piece of paper with strangely drawn eyes on one side, and on the other, the acronym of a serial killer known as Serial Killer X. Both written with a black felt tip pen.
Did you find any fingerprints on the paper?
Yes, I ran it through IAFIS, and guess whose name popped up? Leland Van Horn. I don't need to tell you this, but let's make it official. Leland Van Horn, aka Serial Killer X, or just SKX, was allegedly responsible for 9 serial murders in the greater metro area. He's the nephew to Malcolm Van Horn, and was thought to be dead, killed by a gunshot to the face. His body was never recovered.
Do you think he managed to recover from the injury on his own?
Unlikely. With a wound like that, he would need special emergency care. I have a theory. SKX gets one in the grill. His own flesh and blood, Malcolm Van Horn, nurses him back to health. SKX turns on his uncle and kills him. For perhaps the same reason he murders Rachel Mars. Keep searching the museum. We need more information. Receiving image. Good work. That's an odd-shaped saw. Looks medieval in origin. Get a shot of the handle, will you? Got it. Excellent. Look at that. A fingerprint. Give me a moment. Okay, over 50% of the fingerprint found on the handle is compromised by smudging. However, after running the print through IAFIS, I'm able to get a positive match on our suspect, SKX. I'd say SKX is very much alive and is now the prime suspect in the murder of Rachel Mars.
What about the saw? You said it looked medieval.
Yeah, I hear the museum will feature one of the largest medieval exhibits in the country. Ethan, find the exhibit that tool came from. SKX was certainly there at one point. Okay, hold on a sec. Camera 1501 was installed a week ago and just completed its 48-hour stress test. Ethan, if you think SKX may be on camera, find the surveillance room and let's take a look.